Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
The Isle of Scale, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
One more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? We were just about to begin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I see someone's in a hurry to get inside. Well, no one's putting a gun to your head. Now, where was I? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the annual gathering of the Ark Society. As Ark patrons, you are welcome to explore the castle grounds. However, certain areas are off limits, including the keep, which houses the members area, convention space, and council meeting. Should you wish to apply for Ark membership, please be aware that such cannot be bought, only earned. All set? Excellent. Follow me, please.
Yes, hello.
Where are we?
What else? Yes. Zoe Washington, one of our newly appointed chairwomen, has prepared a brand new official ceremony scheduled to take place in the upper courtyard.
And I think they were
a
off.
stirring
Sorry.
ode to rebirth and the enduring spirit of mankind.
Have a
I
good one.
believe that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your evening.
Hey, I got
The
a
bar
space
is
bubble,
right up
and you're
ahead.
in it. Sir?
What about this freezing cold? Are you planning to do anything about that? When I pay this amount of money, I expect to pay this perfectly.
Came on the market after the food.
Hey,
So is that the Master of Ceremonies in the chapel?
what's with that weird bird effigy?
It's the annual Phoenix ceremony. It symbolizes the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed and triumphant.
Ah, rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the Master of Ceremonies will light the effigy on fire with Zoe Washington inside it.
Huh. A bit showy, wouldn't you say?
Hey, whatever sells.
Interesting. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire with Zoe inside it. Well, I suggest you locate this Master of Ceremonies who lights the fire.
What do you think you're doing?
I don't see nothing to worry about.
Are you kidding me? If the pressure drops just a bit, the locking mechanism fails. What sort of a maniac would lock herself inside a burning effigy without proper measures?
The same kind who repels into an ancient temple full of death traps and poisonous snakes.
Frick.
Seriously, what do you care? If some filthy rich broad wants to learn the danger of the lying, I say let her. Pick her silence, not a concern.
I guess you're right. Boris, Molly, listen, you know construction. I need you to drop what you're doing and come take a look at the hydraulic lock for the Phoenix effigy. I don't know what kind of hack slapped this thing together, but we're basically a small shift in pressure away from the Wicker Man here. I know what you're gonna say. Stop being a busybody. But this is serious. Call me when you get this.
What about that Mayan stone we were from? I think we did the world a favor by keeping that to ourselves. No need for another Stranahan drama. Well, at least we spared the tribes whose items well, then it would be so much more fun than my bullshit infantile.
Seriously, I'll pay you.
Me? You're the master of ceremony.
I'm a multiple Tony award-winning playwright. And famously reclusive. It's part of my brand. Never going to school. Besides, I do chamber plays. Spectacle. They won't hate it, Mr. Penninger. It's just entertainment. Entertainment? Lord, what have I done? Did I let you talk me into this? Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you. God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control the nerves. All right, Mr. Penninger. Break on.
Crap.
Yo, bro, do me a solid. Check that out, will you?
Yeah, all right.
Excellent. The crowd was starting to get restless. Your peers are waiting by the stage, and the torch is ready by the money. Miss Washington, Master of Ceremonies has arrived. You're good to go.
Fennec, thank Christ. Ready when you are.
Who's this guy? Oh, it must be the others.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
Take care, sir. Evening.
Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive.
Hello
But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Look at you, Finnegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes, not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
They say it belonged to
so-
Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years. Oh, no, bring a dangle on field of serpents. Anyway, I don't believe it. That's kind of funny, actually.
Looking good, sir.
A recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah, how do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the council. He's one of the original 5, you know, the first people to fund the Ark Society back in '91. Plus, I just walked in on Sophia Washington screaming Block's name while beating up a...
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
Hello, Cushion. Oh, she was properly pissed.
Jeez, must mean a lot to her. What's it about?
What am I, paparazzi? I just work for these assholes. Same as you.
Well, be posted.
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You look troubled.
You're not allowed to be in here.
Rain upload program.
Smart move.
I'm a
I don't know.
friend of the Ark Society, yes.
Real interested in this information.
If I may be
Sorry,
so
sir.
bold,
I'm afraid I can't
heard
even
about
let
your
a master of
predicament,
ceremony in.
And, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective. All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the
Well,
poles
that's what you
melt,
get for
and the
inventing
Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos. Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
Living forever.
100 or so
Yeah,
people.
I'm not doing that. Not in a million years.
What did they offer you for your services to the order?
Secret passageways.
I suppose you're right. I never really thought about it.
When I was little, my dad used to rent. You know, live action.
That's him, the Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
So sorry, Master. I cannot let you back here.
Wonderful night.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face. Go.
What?
Hey, you can't throw things around. Find a garbage can.
Huh?
Don't throw that around here. What are you, 8½?
Huh. Strange.
All right, stay put. I'll take a look.
Okay.
All is... Sir, I'm stuck.
James! Knock anyone out like that, you homicidal lunatic!
Oh, no, you don't!
Loud and clear.
We're compromised!
Protect them at all costs.
What are you waiting for? Fire at will! God, it's not moving! Think he's hiding pretty fast! What?
Way I think about it is that Janus...
Right, Hello.
really made a difference. Now we have real and attractive contingency plans. I mean,
What an odd way to go, though. Never really understood what happened there, but well, maybe it's best not to ask too many questions.
Looking good, my friend.
Crap, right in the head. Shit! Have you completely lost your mind? Copy, Command.
Hey!
I don't... Jesus, hey, come on, how do you read me?
I'm telling you, even a damn ghost couldn't get past this setup.
It's the holy grail of security.
Sorry, sir. This is staff only.
Washington twins are envious of that. That Mr. Nathaniel guy, they quit. So, I guess it's got great.
This sensor system was worth every penny. Check and mate, Sophia.
I told you, I have a thing. The anthropologist. You told me he was dead. You told me you watched him go over the waterfall with a Bowie knife in his back. Time lies my ass. Where is he now?
That is Sophia Washington, chairwoman of the Ark Society, professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite the
Sorry,
resume.
sir. I'm afraid I can't even let the master of ceremony in.
He spends the rest of his days as a washed-up beach bum playing in an Eagles cover band. Amnesty is searching for him, and so is Interpol. If they get to him first, we'll go down for mass murder.
Mr. Nathaniel has an
Of course
eye
he
for
needs to
these
go.
things.
And for real, this time, I don't care how you do it, just do it properly. Or I send Adrian to toss you over a waterfall.
Let me know if I might assist at all.
Top of Burj Khalifa, our council meeting. You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington.
Sorry, sir, I can't let you through.
I know, even you.
That chair. The original five are all energy CEOs.
Wow. Check it out.
Okay, I totally understand.
It's not like they want to.
Good to...
Have a good evening, man.
You want a bomb? Do a little research into pandemics. Some of the vulnerabilities in so-called modern sanitation practices...
Glad you could make it.
Kaboom! Seriously.
You're not even thinking about the big picture. You want a Factor X? Extreme weather, wildfires, all of that. That's the 1-2 punch that breaks it all down within our lifetime.
Yes, enjoy your night.
Is that him? Shit, don't look. If I haven't seen him, I can't have passageways.
I suppose you're right. I never really thought about it.
When I was little, my dad used to rent
Sophia the schemer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the grain upload program?
Greetings, sir.
What did he do?
I don't know, but she's really interested in this thing. Something called...
I hate to say this, Jebediah, but Miss Washington makes it valid. Climate change is not
Bah! The council has been usurped by latte-sipping trees. This vote can't possibly be binding, can it?
Of course not. We're a secret society. It's not like we can take our disagreements to court.
But...
Mr. Block, you look troubled.
You're Janus.
I'm a friend of the Ark Society, yes. If I may be so bold, I heard about your predicament. And, well, I believe I may offer a fresh perspective.
Why not? Shoot.
All right. Say the world does collapse. The weather goes haywire, the poles melt, and the Ark Society heads off to a comfortable Arctic sanctuary, while the rest of civilization falls into chaos.
That's about the gist of it. Sounds great to me. No more needy assholes. Why wait?
Well, you do realize what kind of place it'll be, right?
What are you talking about?
100 or so people. No market, no economy, no social structures. It will be like a space colony. Everyone equal and dependent on each other. It will be egalitarian, sir. It will be, well, communist.
That's what I paid almost $2 billion for. Why didn't anyone tell me sooner?
Merely food for thought, Mr. Block. Good night.
I need to, think.
What? Hey, would you mind? Check it out.
No problem. Nice.
I hate to say this, Jebediah, but Miss Washington makes it valid. Climate change is not disturbing us so far. The world is finally catching up. Corona treaty is only the beginning. Change is coming.
Bah! The council has been usurped by latte-sipping trees. This vote can't possibly be binding.
Of course not. Your secret society is not going to take our disagreements to court. But what? But, provided the brothers agree, the chairman doesn't have the power to vote off the council for obstruction. All rights and privileges removed.
Expel me. That two-bit treasure hunter, Sophia Washington, has the power to expel me. Jebediah Block.
Technically.
I need an edge, and I need it fast.
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the Ark Society. Sophia hopes to pass some sort of motion, but she faces stark opposition from ultra-conservative coal baron Jebediah Block. I suggest you find Mr. Block while the council is still in recess, 47. I suspect the headstrong Sophia will not take kindly to dissidents and troublemakers.
Oh, I can this evil.
I gotta hurl right now.
What? I really don't like the sound of that.
What the hell is this? Give it up! We're off!
What's going on? I feel horrible.
Oh, shit.
brain uploads, huh? Living forever.
Rid of the missiles. But I think we both know that if it happens,
Yes.
there'll be
Hello.
some other element at play. Something even
Yeah, hi, how are you?
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once. I knew you'd come around. You're stubborn, Block, but you're not a schmuck. You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come. Well, who cares how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over. Let's return to the council room and proceed with the vote.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful. But all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yay or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Nay.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Nay.
Oh, for the love of... Oh, idiot.
Son of a...
Blocked. You stupid.
That's 4 ayes and 1 nay. Jebediah Block vetoes the motion. This council is adjourned until further notice. Block. A word? Upstairs. Right away, please.
So, are you gonna tell me what the hell you're playing at?
Just looking out for number one.
Don't be an idiot. There's no future in coal, Block. You have one choice. Go green or go extinct. Now, personally, I don't give a shit if you go the way of the dodo, but you are one of the Ark Society's biggest contributors. We'd hate to lose your business. Besides, if terrestrial coal goes under, who will pay for your children's survival? Your grandkids. After all, nobody says disaster will strike in our lifetime. You have a moral duty to stay rich, Block.
Nice try, but I don't have grandchildren.
You just had to make this difficult, didn't you? Here's the deal, Block. My family and I, we serve a group of powerful individuals who prefer to stay anonymous. Letting the climate go to hell in a handbasket has served their interests well, but only up to a point. You see, they are sitting on some patents that'll knock your socks off. Weather control systems, recycling pollution as fuel, cold fusion, you name it. And they plan to make trillions protecting the world from the very threat they worked so hard to create. But to do so, they need you guys to quite literally stop fighting windmills.
Huh. The truth at last. And what's in it for Jebediah Block?
Gentlemen, please give me and Mr. Block a moment. I offered... Hey, pick that up! I offered you a carrot.
Now, here's the stick. We know about Montana, Block.
The mine collapse in 2015? It would be a shame if the American public got... No!
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
The Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say? How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves, no signs or warnings. I will trigger the device if I need to.
I know you. The boy in the picture. You have his eyes. You're Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting. It was my impression that you were cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep walking.
Society being what it is.
Feeling,
My guess is that any impending collapse will go hand in hand with the banks going nuclear. The Great Depression has...
Okay, I hear you. But
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient. But alas, sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Oh, I know.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us?
I have been planning
Oh, I
that
see.
way for over a month.
The penny
I know some of
drops.
the world's most prominent
I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain? Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
the guests are gonna notice. I'm gonna get my ass fired.
So this damn yoga bitch has got him running his...
You're well?
Stop playing. I need the boardroom.
Good manners was apparently not on the curriculum.
Hey, you got no business around here.
Have a good evening, sir.
It's no wonder why they have this in secret.
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here. Get on the boat.
Mr. Edwards. Still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain. So sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.